This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Tuesday, the 17th day of April in the year 2018. Here's what we're tracking this evening. President David Granger has arrived in London for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. Today, the President and his team started to make the diplomatic rounds. He held discussions this morning with the Commonwealth Secretary-General, Patricia Scotland, and British Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson. During those meetings, the President thanked the Commonwealth and the British government for their continued support for Guyana in the border controversy with Venezuela. He informed them of Guyana's move to the International Court of Justice. Foreign Minister Carl Greenwich spoke to the Department of Public Information about the meetings.
On the meeting with the SG, again, the SG wanted an update on where we are with the controversy. Guyana was able to thank them very much for the contribution they made to getting a Commonwealth position and conveying that to the world, and what is unfolding now, what is needed in the future, where the ICJ is likely to go.
Guyana has always received the full support of the Commonwealth in the border row. Over the next few days, the President is expected to meet several other heads of state and have wide-ranging discussions on the border controversy and other bilateral issues. Let's tell you now that well-known U.S. carrier American Airlines has started to accept bookings online for its Guyana service. The airline is hoping to start that service in December. Last Friday, the airline officially indicated its interest to enter the Guyana market to the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority and sought information on the application process. Today, the head of that authority, Egbert Field, revealed to News Source that the authority has since provided all relevant documents and information to the U.S. airline and is now awaiting its official application. Additionally, he said American Airlines has requested a meeting with the authority to introduce its business plan and offer information on its operations. That meeting is likely to take place in the next 2 months. 3 weeks ago, American Airlines announced its decision to begin service to Guyana from Miami. While it prepares its application and awaits full approval, the airline has already started accepting bookings for December. Travelers from Miami to Georgetown were being offered return tickets online for just about $700 US. American Airlines has a fleet of over 900 aircraft. It flies to more than 50 countries with hundreds of destinations. The 6 men who were recently nabbed at a police roadblock on the east bank of the Marara with several guns and a stolen car after a failed robbery appeared in court today. They were all slapped with 8 charges, ranging from illegal possession of weapons to conspiracy to alter the registration of a motor vehicle. 30-year-old Steve Hercules pleaded guilty to 6 of the 8 charges. The other 5 men entered not guilty pleas. Those entering the not guilty pleas were Nabandingi Gobin, Renard Khan, Mark Prince, Edward Skeet, and Marvin Blackman. The court heard that on the 10th of April at Grove Public Road, they all had in their possession 11 live rounds of 9mm ammunition, 6.32 live rounds, 1 9mm pistol, 11 live 9mm rounds, 1.32 Taurus pistol, and 1 9mm pistol. It was further alleged that the 5 men who pleaded not guilty conspired with Hercules to change a registration plate number for a motor vehicle that had been stolen. The court was told that on the 10th of April, Hercules fraudulently changed the identification number for the silver premium motor car. The police prosecutor told the court that the 6 men were stopped at the police roadblock and the discovery of the weapons was made after they were told to get out of the vehicle. Hercules, who pleaded guilty in a statement to the court, told the court that an unknown man contacted him from the interior region and requested that he transport the illegal guns to an area and he would be paid $50,000. He claimed that the other men were only passengers that he had picked up along the way. Bail was refused for the 5 men, and Hercules was also taken to prison to await sentencing for the guilty pleas that he entered. It was also revealed to the court that a number of the men had been fingered in other crimes. The 6 were arrested moments after a failed robbery attempt at the home of a poultry farmer on the east bank of the Marara. A surveillance video recorder captured their attempt. The case will continue later this month. And finally this evening, the government has finalized its vision and implementation plan for advancing the use of electronic payments and reducing instances for cash payments and burdensome paperwork in financial transactions. Finance Minister Winston Jordan will take the National Payment System Strategy to the National Assembly at its next sitting, paving the way for its implementation.
The National Payment System, as you know, this has been in the works for a while now, and it is designed to do to expand and put in legal framework the opportunities to use electronic transactions and so on, principally at the end of the day to reduce the incidences of carrying large cash.
The Bank of Guyana had reported that Guyana's national payment system falls short of meeting the needs of the economy and financial market for efficient, safe and sound means to conduct transactions and transfer funds. The vision for the new system is to build a robust, safe, sound, efficient and inclusive national payment system that meets the current and future needs of the economy. It will support financial activity and financial sector development while advancing the use of electronic payments. And that's your news source bulletin for tonight. For the very latest, visit newssourcegi.com. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting.